What up, bitches? It's your #1 Call of Duty Christian YouTube channel. 8 thoughts. Before this video begins, I want to kind of point something out. Why are there no actual other Call of Duty YouTube channels? Well, big Call of Duty YouTube channels talking about the shit that I'm talking about all these algorithms and these LGBT calling cards in Call of Duty. You know why? I'll tell you why. Because their channel's 100% dependent on Call of Duty being good this year, and 95% of the big Call of Duty YouTubers ain't going to tell you the truth that this game sucks. Because this game sucks. It's been too many years in a row with Call of Duty sucking, and their channel is going to go straight down the toilet. So no one's actually going to tell you honestly if this game's good or not. All you're going to hear is a bunch of guys tell me how awesome it is to be back to boots on the ground and Sledgehammer Games and Michael Conji. Oh my god. That's the COD going inside out of the mouth. Oh, it's the best ever. But I do hope you're sitting down right now, because I've got some more ridiculous news to tell you about Call of Duty that is not going to be too awesome for people to be hearing. Call of Duty not only has one patent trying to push microtransaction COD Points DLC purchases through its game, but hold on boys, there's more. Call of Duty now has a second patent with its purpose to push microtransaction DLC COD Points. Yes, not just one, but two. Call of Duty at this point is nothing more than a vessel to try to get people to buy microtransactions and COD Points and DLC supply drops. The game itself is goddamn inconsequential to the fact that they just want you to buy supply drops. They might as well just turn into a free-to-play. Let's just be honest, the game is pretty much a free-to-play now. Black Ops 3 has more guns and DLC that you can get through supply drops with a 1 in 10 million chance, mind you. The chances and drop rates of Black Ops 3 are horrendous. But the problem here is that it's not a free-to-play game. It's $60 in America and $80 in Canada. And now this is the second patent being uncovered that is just trying to push microtransactions, DLC, COD Points, whatever you want to call it. I call it a bunch of bullshit. The first patent that we uncovered was a system that could artificially make games easier for players who've recently purchased an in-game items. So when we're playing multiplayer, dudes who have the DLC gun like the XMC or whatnot will melt just so that now you get killed by these awesome DLC guys and you think to yourself, damn, I gotta go and get these DLC guns to be able to compete with these guys and get a goddamn esport MLG contract, make millions of dollars, get Red Bull, get fired from Red Bull, then get a sponsorship from Hot Pockets and tell everybody how they're a healthy, hearty snack and keep you filled up and energized during 9.5-hour gaming sessions. But this new algorithm, or whatever you want to call it, patent submitted by Activision, is essentially a theater mode system that highlights after game matches the guns and DLC guns, rather for that matter, camos or whatever they bought from the COD Points to the COD store that they're using in that game, trying to get you to be able to buy them and tell you how you can go in game and purchase them. So essentially it's like, hey, you got killed by Optic Scumpy using an XMC, and now here's how you can go buy it in the microtransaction DLC store. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Long story short, it's a theater mode with the purpose of trying to sell you microtransaction, DLC, supply drop, COD Points, whatever you want to call it. Oh yeah, the cherry on the top of all this, I forgot to mention, you can have it automatically set up so that when you do get killed by certain guns or DLC camos that you like in the game, it automatically buys and purchases COD Points and supply drops from the Xbox store or PlayStation store or on Steam or wherever the heck you have it hooked up to with your automatic credit card or PayPal. So you don't have to think about it. You're just like, hey, oh geez, great, I just got killed by a 12-year-old squeaker with a giant DLC gun that he bought from his mom's credit card and spent $5,000 to get it because the drop rates are horrendous. You got a better chance of becoming goddamn sexual like me than be able to get an awesome gun in this game. But yay, they'll go buy you 10,000 different supply drop points or whatever. So yeah, automatic withdrawal, automatic setup. It's like Netflix every month, except Netflix is actually good and gives you something. And the only thing this game gives you are hemorrhoids because it's constantly fisting you with a glove on that says COD Points. So let's just reiterate the points, the three things, the three-headed horsemen of suck dick that we've heard about Call of Duty in the last few days. Okay, 1. An algorithm has been found since 2015, patented by Activision, that puts people who have the brand new DLC guns with people who don't, and also giving those who have the new DLC guns a better power, more power, whatever you want to call it, stronger stopping power, so that they kill these people who don't have the guns easier, so that people who got killed by the dudes, like say with like an XMC in Black Ops 3, feel like they need to buy more COD Points in order to get these new DLC guns to compete with the people who actually do have the DLC guns. 2, my video yesterday showcases that LGBT calling cards are going to be in Call of Duty World War II, because everything about Call of Duty World War II is about inclusivity, and we got to have trannies who identify themselves as vacuum cleaners, who have vacuum cleaners identify themselves as Ford F-150s, who like to smoke peyote in the desert with coyotes and give each other 69 blowjobs while flying down through the air on parachutes with rainbow colors out of B-52s flying over Berlin, Germany, doing night reconnaissance to find out where all the Astroglide is to help penetrate their cells even further. And last but not least, bringing it up in the rear, hashtag no homo, is another algorithm that essentially is just nothing more than a theater mode designed to showcase the gun that you got killed from that the guy bought from COD Points and DLC supply drops. And also another thing they're going to have is automatic withdrawal to buy more COD Points or try to get those guns from supply drops. And of course, Activision is denying that they're going to put any of these in the game, which I'm not buying, and I don't think anybody is buying, because you can't trust corporations. We all know that, and if you do, you're an idiot. So with this big, huge mouthful being said, no pun intended, hashtag no homo, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, which is obviously you probably really did enjoy the video, subscribe, hit the like button. I don't even know what hitting the like button does. I always say that. I get a habit of doing it. I don't give a f hit the like button, actually. And last but not least, y'all stay black. And don't let the hug cracker, reptilian shapeshifter, building the moon base, harp, they're spraying chemtrails, they're up at Bohemian Grove worshiping owls, Earth is flat, moon landing was fake, Alex Jones may or may not be Bill Hicks, white man bring you down.
Yeah.